If I Aero here, the thing is that it's as soon as it's filled that they get the card, not when it flips. So they would be able to play, get the card, and then Aero, have their card yoink to this side. It still is funny to think about if I was to Aero and then Odin on the Aero, right? That actually feels really good now that I think about it. I am down the free 6 cost. Game plan continues to evolve. I'm going to try this. Now that I brought it up. They get it. We Aero. Yoink. Nova. Sure. Bishop. Probably not anticipating Odin on Aero. It's a combo that you do not usually see. Alright. Pull them over. Bust up their combo. What you got? Welcome back, my friends, to Marvel Snap. We are back on the free-to-play account. I have been searching tirelessly to find the golden ticket up to infinite, and it just might be that the free-to-play road to infinite is paved in sand. That's right. The new beefier Sandman has excited a lot of deck building. He's very free-to-play accessible. He has countermeasures in the meta right now. Stands in a very interesting place, and this list is what I have distilled down to being the best thing that I have found so far. It is really fun to be able to run this version of Sand Ramp. Electro Ramp deck is the core of this, so our best play pattern is to establish the Sunspot, the Ebony Maw, the Lizard, any of those on 2, play Electro on 3. Then we want to jump into Leech or Sandman. These are both high control cards that are lower on tempo in terms of power on their individual bodies, but the control is certainly worth it. So we're looking to be able to play one of these 5 costs on turn 4, limit the opponent from there on out. We roll into Doctor Doom. We repeat all of that with Odin, and that is our winning game plan. We have the America Chavez here to be able to find our energy cheats a little bit earlier. If we don't establish the Electro, then we play Wave on 3. We go to Doctor Doom on 4. We play either Leech or Sandman on curve, and then we play the Odin. A really fun piece of control that we have added here is the Aero, being able to give our location manipulation control element there, because the Odin can repeat the Aero. So if we establish early dominance on 2 of the locations, we can then Aero on 5 and then Odin on 6 to make sure that the opponent keeps on sloughing off to our sacrifice location and be able to overwhelm them that way. We also have the Mags here just as a nice efficient piece, because an alternate play pattern that we have, if we don't find any of our energy cheats, is still find tempo plays, set up the Sandman, and then play Aero, repeat with the Odin, etc. The deck does come together very well. Let's dive into our showcase. Hell's Kitchen immediately drops us our Sunspot. Fantastic. So the list is up above. I'd be curious to hear down in the comments below what kind of ramp list you guys have been having success with, or just Sandman in general. Have you been able to preserve any of the ongoing or Sandman Zoo lists that had existed when he was back to a 4 cost? I feel like bringing him up to 5 has edged those lists out of where they wanted to be. I feel like they've been moved away from. We'll go Electro here, quite happily. Up against Zabu? Do I want the Leech or do I want a Sandman? I have my pick of the litter. I'd really like to see Doctor Doom up here off of one of these next draws, but there's still time. Aero, okay. You went with the Psylocke. That tells me you're actually Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative folds to both Sandman and Leech, but particularly Sandman. If this is the Mr. Negative, this is magic. Okay, extending the game. I like it. Now, we're really teched to be gassed at 6, but going into that turn 7 with the Sunspot especially, I think we've got a chance. We've got a shot. Do I want to Aero and repeat later off of Odin? Do I go right to Leech here? I think I'll play Leech. It's still, come on, Doctor Doom. Well, I'm guaranteed Chavez next. Great. Yeah, the Iron Man. We've seen this. Okay. Woof. Doctor Doom, you decided to be the bottom card in my deck as soon as I start recording. This is how you want to do me? I think that we just drop Chavez here. And we look to be able to arrow them off to the side. Low. Ooh. Opponent died. They just decide to go full psycho. It's anybody's game. Who knows what could happen after this? They can rearrange however they please. But... oh my gosh. Do I want to arrow here then? If they move anything from particularly Limbo, I will be back in the lead. That's anything. They can only play a single card. If they just play a solo card to Hellfire Club and they don't move anything, the chances that my arrower is taller than them out of the Mr. Negative deck is all over the place. They say snap, I say snap. Alright, I take it. No, he didn't like it. What is the emote etiquette that you would say snap and then would retreat if the opponent snaps? That befuddles me. Round 2 drew into our Electro. We'll drop Lizard. I'll just play Lizard over here. With Hala and Danger Room both potentially destroying the Electro, which one would we choose? I could play to Hala. I mean, obviously, if our opponent plays to Hala, then we have a much more informed decision. But if it's just setting him up on 3, with the opponent, say, developing something on the right across from us, yeah, the Angela. Okay. Do I give Electro over to Hala on the gamble? Well, now the Raft. Okay. What I want to do is fight over the Raft, not necessarily because it would benefit me if I go with the Wave instead here. I could go Wave, and then I could go Doctor Doom, and then I could play whatever. But then I would not be able to... oh, no, I can play Doctor Doom anywhere, and then I still get the Doom bot. And then I play something... okay. Rare, very rare that you would ever play Wave instead of Electro having both in hand. Avengers! But especially also because we don't have Leech or Sandman, which is the benefit of Electro, because you rush the 5 cost, which we put a very high priority on, and then we get to open up our 6 drop. This is nice casual Doctor Doom here. What's your big play? Captain America Angela, maybe you are Spectrum Destroyer? Would you take the opportunity of playing Destroyer already? I feel like you would not. My guess is you would not. And then we just set up, we get the Doombot over here. I'll play Aero in a pinch. I won't be super happy about it. I would rather draw Leech, Sandman. Then we get our free 6 cost and drop the Odin on the Doctor Doom. Granted, we'd only get the Doombot on middle. We're projecting really far in advance here, but that seems to be the way the match is shaping up. Surfer Ralph. What's your big play? It was a Lizard. You took the Wave to be able to play anything in your entire deck to play a Lizard. Okay. Why not, eh? Oh, I got it. So, this, he will have it. I'm fully anticipating that he plays directly to the Raft, and then my Leech will brick it. Now, granted, we're behind at the Raft. We understood that this could be a possibility. We just have to win both of the other locations, which, with a free card from the Raft, the opponent will have one as well. Would be entirely possible. I could also, like... if I arrow here, the thing is that it's as soon as it's filled that they get the card, not when it flips. So, they would be able to play, get the card, and then arrow, have their card yoink to this side. It still is funny to think about if I was to arrow and then Odin on the arrow, right? That actually feels really good now that I think about it. I am down the free 6 cost. Game plan continues to evolve. I'm going to try this. Now that I brought it up. They get it. We arrow. Yoink. Nova. Sure. Bishop. I don't know, mate. I feel like you were some kind of Sarah deck that didn't hit. Are you ready for this? Bishop Nova doesn't put you in a good spot to be able to even win Hala, even though that's become the magnet location. I'm forcing you to fight me there. What I really want to see is whatever they play to the raft to get pulled to the side. I still have initiative, so Angel will not be able to grab the buff. Right, she's only grabbed 2 buffs. Yeah. 2 buffs and then 1 point from the Captain America. She's up to her old stat line. Pre-nerf. Pre-nerf Angel is what we're looking at. Ooh. He's happy with whatever that free raft card was, realizing that I don't have one. Probably not anticipating Odin on Aero. It's a combo that you do not usually see. Alright. Pull them over. Bust up their combo. What you got? Oh, they got a free Galactus and that was it? Okay, so it was just a bluff. I'll credit it as just a bluff because they had the free 6 drop. They were hoping that I would be scared of that. Okay, here we go. Kiln. Kiln is beautiful for us, actually, to be able to play and then get assistance there later. Hood, so you probably have some crap. Detrimental. Here comes the Viper to send the Hood over to our side. Or if they are Destruction, then the Killmonger to knock over our Sunspot. Either one hurts us. Nope, it's the Viper. Yeah. We're gonna have Debris putting the rocks out, taking the spot of all the Doom bots. We lose the wave, that's fine. They lose the Killmonger. Also fine. I'll let the Electro die. Let it go. Let it die. We'll jump up to 5 energy. We do have Aero, but would rather play, I think, a Leech against to have some crap. I mean, Sandman would be fine as well. Let me go Bucky. So they're more of a Destruction, have some crap. Interesting. I want to... I mean, I have Doom Odin. So I want to pull you... Is it going to be mid? No, it'll be right. Yeah, get away from Kiln for now. I add 5. Takes me up to 9. Sunspot will be able to scale by 1 on the final turn for the victory. Hopefully. I think I could snap. Well, I have to get the Doombot in there. Like, as soon as they play Debris, if they play Debris, it looks like they're more Pharaoh. Remove all the Mysterio clones. Okay, that was not what I was expecting. They're probably not going to play. They're not playing Debris. So do I snap now? I'm not able to get the same manipulation now that they have 3 Mysterio clones locking it up. Well, okay. But you cannot help over here. And I don't see any way in heck that you're winning on mid. I flip first, so when you arrow my Odin off to the side, he still re-triggers all the Doom bots. We should have snapped earlier. It was the Viper Hood shenanigan threw me for a loop. We should have snapped earlier. Arrow play ended up being very strong for us. Okay, they dropped there too, so one is death and then one is the Chavez. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you squeak it out. The space throw, no. I hate the space throne with this list, man. With a ramp, you expect to hear like ramp, oh, he's gonna be playing the really big bodies, be able to win the space throne. This version has cut Magneto. Now we do have, if we could draw Arrow, maybe a surprise pull over to the space throne, and then they have a bad matchup. Sorry, sensing a sneeze. Nope, doesn't want to come. Okay, well, Mirror Dimension could be another space throw. No. I might sense an early end to this matchup. But then again, if it is Space Throne and they just played their Zabu. Hang on. I gotta set up the Electro. If it's a tie and then it goes to some kind of crazy margin. Nope, they got the second one in there. Don't be Space Throne. It's Mr. Negative. Congratulations, you will not be able to play any more cards. It's just kind of funny, right? Oh, he likes it. My friend, what is your game plan? how are you getting cards anywhere? You have a Ironheart to the Space Throne to be able to lose that one, but then win the other one? Sure, okay. And then you have... what exactly? Nope, I don't think they understood the assignment. Do I show it to them now? No. This one's crazy, guys. So they think they can win a margin of victory? You can't buff these cards anymore. Crimson Cosmos will not allow it. Iron Man. Oh, because he's 0, he fits. He's right. Okay. So wait, the 0, do you have Ironheart as a 0 now? If Ironheart comes in as a 0, and you take the win, I'm gonna be pretty salty. Yeah, I'll be really salty. But I'd also be a little, oh, it didn't happen. Ooh, I was starting to sweat there on the possibility. I was like, when did he snap? He wouldn't have known. If he had known, he should have played it immediately to guarantee getting the buffs in the right spot, etc., etc. It was a bit of a gamble there on those 4 cubes out of my opponent. Bit of a gamble. So here is the deck in all of its energy rushing glory. It is so much fun to be coming back to Ramp. I thought after we lost the old version of Leader, Ramp might never actually be the same because it was all on Leader Odin or Doctor Doom Odin for the consistency, and that consistency is still not there. You can try and play the Zola as a slightly different play pattern. Some people are finding success with that, but I have not been able to recapture what I really wanted from the deck. It's in the new Sandman, where I've seen the most benefit in that the control aspect of Ramp has been improved, but we're hinging on Doctor Doom quite heavily and being able to draw into him to get a lot of things going. Though with the Aero and a high tempo Aero, repeat Aero with Odin kind of line of play, you can sneak some wins in there that the opponents really never see coming. It is incredibly fun to pilot. If you guys grab this deck, then I hope it earns you many cubes on your climb up to infinite. Until next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.